Hello everyone, my name is Cortex, and today we have an interview with one of the biggest Rise of Kingdoms fighters of all time, none other than Fa himself, where he talks about everything from how much he spent in the game to what kingdom he thinks is the strongest right now. So make sure to stick around until the end of the video so you don't miss a thing. Alright, so we're here with Fa. Thank you so much for showing up.
Hello, hello. Thank you for having me.
So I wonder, how did you discover Rise of Kingdoms? Was there a game that you were playing before Rise of Kingdoms?
No, actually, I never play any mobile game before. I was usually an Xbox or a PS5 guy actually.
Oh, I see.
And
Same for me, just PC.
yeah, but actually it was COVID and that got me started to the game. I started the game I think when COVID first started in Vietnam and we was at home and then I was just browsing on YouTube and one day I just decided to download the game, and I guess I never be. And then the rest is just. And then I'm still playing it to this day. It's been like 4 years already.
Yeah, a lot of us got trapped in the COVID time.
Yes.
So, at what point did you decide to spend big in the game?
Mm, at the beginning of the game, it's pretty. When I first started, I didn't really know much about the game, so I didn't really spend a lot of money, and then I started to get to know the people in the game in my kingdom. I think the very first kingdom, I think that account I don't have that account anymore. I gave it away. It was in 1604. It was
Hmm.
like a random dead kingdom, yeah. And then after the KVK one, I had I then because I didn't know what KVK was, and then I went into KVK and we fought a lot at KVK. And after the KVK, I realized this game is really fun, and I got addicted, and I started spending a lot into it. Like I started investing a lot more into the game after the KVK one.
Makes sense. So, if you're comfortable sharing, how much do you think you've spent in Rise of Kingdoms?
I honestly cannot answer that. Like I don't. I mean, I could answer it. I just don't know the exact number, but it's probably somewhere in the millions.
Oh, million range, yeah, that's that's tough.
I think so. I think because it's been like 4 or 5 years. It add up,
Yeah,
and
yeah, it definitely adds
okay,
up.
yeah, yeah. I mean, you don't realize it until you see the bills.
Yeah, that's right. Um, so we've been having many KVKs together, me and you, in 1075 against 556 and 1254, many times against 556. So out of all of your KVKs, what has been your favorite KVK or KVK memory?
I actually have. I don't have like one exactly. But then I can answer. I think my best KVK was probably the three KVK that I had with the 1 year that I had with 254.
Yeah, makes sense. Those were good KVKs. Constant fighting,
Yeah,
both kingdoms willing to just zero
constant.
themselves. Yeah.
Yeah, constant fighting. The rivalry was fun. The love story, the drama, the people. I mean, Red Line, Bunny, all those guys,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, and
Yeah, that was
Chisgule.
great.
Yeah, I'm actually playing Sea of Dragon with Chisgule too. I mean, all
Yeah.
it's really fun to me. That 1 year, even though it was a little bit stressed at time, but I think that was the best fighting and the best memory I had in KVK.
Yeah, same for me, same for me.
Yeah,
So, if you could change anything about the game, what would you change?
cheaper bundles.
Wouldn't we all like that?
No, yeah, maybe a little bit cheaper bundles, and I want them to do matchmaking a bit better. I think that's the worst thing about the game
Hmm.
right now, and it's really killing the game because people pay. Like before the KVK, like we as old player, we make preparation. Like we buy bundle, we stack
Yeah.
our speed, our resources, hoping to get a good matchmaking and a fun KVK. Like my KVK, for example, the matchmaking really like at one point it really make me doesn't want to play this KVK anymore. But then as one of the leader, I can just say I quit the KVK. So I have to like I want to be able to play because I enjoyed it, not because it's like I have to because I'm one of the leader. I mean the KVK is, but then we signed up with 4 Imperium Kingdom, and for some reason Lilith did not put us together, and then on the 254 because I had an account in 254 too, and I had the KVK with 365 A46. You got
Hmm.
we had like 5 Imperium in that KVK, and they couldn't put the Imperium. So in our KVK we had like BC, CC's Kingdom. Like I'm not saying like they weak or anything, but then into compared to our level, they wouldn't have fun fighting us, and we wouldn't have fun fighting them.
Yeah, it's
You know
not
what I
fair.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's, if anything, I think they should really improve on their matchmaking to make the game more fun. Otherwise, I don't think a lot of people will stay in the game, and
Yeah, 100% agree. The matchmaking has been a big problem for a long time now. Even in
yeah,
1254, I mean, we were sitting there for almost 8 months without a KVK because we couldn't get a match. Like, it's
yeah.
really,
That's that's
really
that's
killing big kingdoms.
that's crazy. I mean, I can't believe that either. Like that's really crazy. Like I took 8 months to get a match. It's just amazingly horrible.
Yeah, it's really, really bad.
Yeah. And 254, it was like one of the best kingdom too. So
Yeah,
not having KVK really give it a big effect on the kingdom, man.
yeah, of
I
course,
feel really
people
bad
will
for
quit, people will leave, people will go AFK, all that stuff.
yeah. Yes, it really take the fun out of the game because we as old players we love the big KVK, like the one that when I first started as a new player, I used to watch that's one KVK 254. I think the first one went to 254 versus 365, and they had Chuni and that one Korean guy, and Bunny was just like burning each other,
Oh, yeah,
and yeah, and
Zhang, Zhang.
uh, yeah, 1331 versus 254 too. I mean, and then 401 versus 1331. I mean, that was really big KVK back in the day, and then that what make the game interesting, and that make the game more fun. I mean, like if they cannot make the server cannot take it, then do something like to be fair. You don't put a bunch of B and C kingdom together with a S kingdom and expect them to have fun and expect us to have fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. So, are
thank
there
you.
any mistakes you made when you were building your account or growing your account that you really regret today, or something you wish you did different?
Oh, many things, my friend. Many things. When I was a younger player, I used to what do you say? Dismantle my gears,
Oh,
legendary,
oh,
so I can get other gears, and
oh,
then and then and then once I realized that, wait, what the, I need that gear too, but it's too late. And I
oh,
did that plenty of time, and then I realized that it's just being patient is the key. Just keep grinding and saving up to for it. And also, I think the biggest mistake that I ever make in my account is probably uh not what you might say. I had too much what you might say, gears, the one that I don't
yeah.
need.
Hmm.
Yeah, when the first gears, when how, I think it was 2 years ago when Rise of Kingdom first introduced better gears in the gear system into the game.
Yep,
If you remember that.
yep, yep.
Yeah, everybody was excited, so I kind of like just forced everything, and I didn't really learn
I
much
see.
about like what do I need at first. So my gear was like a bit slower than others, so I was kind of like catching up for a while there.
Yeah, makes sense. We've all made very big mistakes, I'm sure. Um,
Yeah.
So, if you ever were to quit the game or move on, I mean, everyone will one day, how do you want people to remember you and your legacy in Rise of Kingdoms?
Honestly, I don't know, man. I enjoy the game. I enjoy the people that I play with and the people that I fought with and the people that I fought against. So I just hope, if I ever quit the game and if I've ever stopped playing, people just remember me as a fun person and a fun guy to play with. That's
Yeah,
all
that's
I
awesome.
really yeah.
What advice would you give to a new player starting the game?
Take your time. Take your time. Don't overspend too much. Learn about the game first, and and then go talk to your friends. Make some friends in the game. You need friends to stay in the game a long time. I think that's the best thing about this game is that it's not about being strong. It's not about being. It's about making friends. So make some friends and have some fun.
Yeah, that's very,
And,
very
and
good advice.
yeah, and then one thing that you can afford to spend some more, then you should spend responsibly. Don't spend your whole paycheck in the game, and you know that's all I have. And have fun, man. Everything we do in this life, we need to have fun with it.
100%, 100%. So, you being one of the biggest kingdoms in the game and one of the biggest alliances in the game right now, what do you think is the strongest kingdom in the game at this moment?
Mm, that's a very interesting question because can I can I answer it in my way?
Yeah,
Because I I,
100%.
I I don't think I can pick one kingdom, but I will say it like this. The biggest spending kingdom will hands down be 960.
Mm-hmm.
They have the best bar, the best well. I'm fighting with them, and so I know exactly how they are. They fight 24/7, nice, and then they have good strategies, dedicated people, and if uh the strongest bending kingdom will be 960, but I think the strongest kingdom with the people with most people would be 365. I think those two kingdom are the two kingdom at the top of the game right now.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And
So,
I,
sorry.
I actually want to make another honorable mention too is that 093 also. They
Yeah,
are
I
the
was gonna
OG.
mention them. 1093, they've been around forever and they're still kicking and at the top of their game.
Yes. But comparing them, I'm not sure because I don't I need if they're a KVK that nice 23 fight against those kingdom, maybe I have a better idea. But right now, to me, top the strongest kingdom, probably the 1-2 is 60 and 35 in
Yeah, I would
my in
agree
my
with you.
yeah.
So, I'm kind of curious, as a kingdom leader myself. You've been leading very, very big kingdoms for a very, very long time. You were first in 1612, then in 556, and now in 2489. It sounds very stressful, and how do you deal with that?
Uh, I'm actually very lucky. Like I said, first thing, uh, my advice earlier to the younger player is to make some friends. That it will go a very long way, my friends. I'm very lucky that doing my lifetime in the game, I make a lot of good friends, a lot of good people, and I really appreciate all my R4, Phantom, Evas, Cersei, and then some people that quit like Bylon, Fada, Rai. I mean, there's so many of them to mention. If I'm
Hmm.
sorry if I cannot remember you all, but I really feel lucky that I had met them, and without them, I don't think I would be able to run the kingdom myself.
Yeah,
It's
100%.
the people, it's the people that help that support me. Like even in 556, 612, 489, I can't do it myself. Nobody can build a kingdom by themselves. That's impossible. You need a team, and you need your friends, and the people that have the same goal and vision with you. So that's why I said make some friends, make some good friends, and maybe that's when you will enjoy the game a lot more.
Yeah, for sure. Basically, surround yourself with good people and you'll have success.
Yeah, perfect. That's the perfect way to say it.
So, how would you say the current KVK in 2489 is looking, and how is the morale in the kingdom right now?
We are good. I mean, we've been holding the pass. We had, let's say, we had a zone 5. I think a few weeks ago, with 960, and I think that I think 960 and us, we held the we holding the record for the longest ball in one place. Literally, we was fighting in one ball for 48 hours in the exact same location for 48 hours. I
That's
did not
insane.
believe it. And then they are too strong, and they had a lot of players, and so we went back to the other zone, and we set up, and right now we're holding the pass in pass 6, and pass 7 opened this Saturday, and then we have Kingsland next week. Honestly, I can't wait for this KVK to be over. I'm looking forward to OL and the next KVK actually. But so far, I think we're doing good, and morale is pretty good. We are actually learning. We had a lot of new Korean players coming to on onto the team 2489 last season, so we are kind of like learning about each other using this KBK. And actually, 960 is a pretty good test for us to test our kingdom to see where we at. So I think this KBK so far we are doing pretty well, and I hope that we have a strong finish.
Yeah, you're doing really good. It's really impressive that you've been able to hold this pass for this long against 1960. Very, very impressive. Not many could do that.
Yeah, man, it costs a lot of uh, losing sleep days.
Yeah,
Many.
many resources, swarming rallies, I can imagine, and all that stuff.
Yeah. I think I spent over almost like 70, 80 billion resources already.
Oof, that's a lot. So you said you're looking forward to Osiris League. How do you think Osiris League is looking for your team and the other team you have in your kingdom that I've seen?
We have 14
Oh,
in
four. Sorry.
Kingdom. Yes. We have VC 89. We have 89 CG.
Hmm.
They were the champion last season in
Yep.
the yes. And we have a third team NR, and we have a full Korean team in the. And I honestly think that we could make all four of our team can make it to the top 32. And I think that VC or CG, we both have a very good chance at being the champion this year in this ramp, and that's our goal.
Yeah,
There's
I
if
would say so for sure. Very strong teams.
Yeah, we for us VC, for our team, I already put the the goal is that we gotta be the champ, either champion or nothing.
100%. That's the mentality you have to have.
Yeah.
Um,
So yeah, I'm really really looking forward to it.
yeah. So am I. We might fight each other one day in Osiris League here.
Yeah, yeah. We in the same room,
Yeah, it's gonna
23.5.
be a good game.
Yeah,
So, in your opinion, who is the best fighter you've ever fought with on your team, and who is the best fighter you've ever fought against in this game?
the best fighter I ever fought against. Bunny,
Yep,
probably
that's a
Bunny,
that's a good answer.
Bunny. Um, the best people that I have two people,
Yep,
but
you can.
number one is Goodfather.
Hmm.
I really miss I really miss that guy. We were we was a good he was a really good teammate, and I have I have really like a strong respect for him. So if and then next would be Arvix. So
Yeah,
I have then Goodfather is a very very strong fighter though. So my best people, the best person I ever fought with would be Goodfather, and my best opponent I would say Bunny. That's the one that I remember the most.
yeah. I remember fighting against Goodfather. It was not easy to say the least. Just non-stop sending his marches, and yeah, it was tough.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah, he
What
was a
what?
beast.
Yeah.
So any final message you have for your friends, your fans, or your enemies for that matter in the game?
Uh, I actually don't have any enemy in the game. So my final message to everybody would be live, laugh, and love, man. Have fun and enjoy your KVK. And if you're in the Osiris League, good luck.
Thank you so much for watching until the end of the video, and a huge shout out to Fa for doing the interview with me. I'm currently guest posting for Chisgule whilst he's spending some time with his family. If you enjoy my content and would like to see me do more even after Chisgule returns, please let me know in the comments down below. Also let me know what style of content you'd like me to do next. That's all for now, thank you so much for watching and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye.